Okay, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time zone you're joining us. My name is Divine Akpodwado, also known as Divine Dollars, and tonight I'll be sharing with you an opportunity that I believe can help you achieve your financial goals, can bring financial freedom to you. And this opportunity is Validus. So without wasting much time, I'd like to read the disclaimer firstly. The information provided in this presentation does not constitute as investment investment or financial advice and should not be treated as such. The content in this presentation should also not be taken as an offer to buy, sell, or hold cryptocurrency. Rewards are never guaranteed, and examples in this presentation are used for illustrative purposes only. Earnings as a Validus independent business owner is based solely upon the successful sales of products. All right, so now what is Validus? What is Validus? You've been hearing about Validus. What is Validus? Validus is an online trading academy that was established in August 2021. Validus is registered in the US with headquarters in Dubai. And together, the corporate team in Validus have a combined 50 years of experience in the industry. All right, now these are the people that are making this particular company an opportunity to change lives all around the world possible. Okay, so we have from the left, we have Dr. Powis Dodd, we have as a chief network officer. We have Howard Friend, who is the CEO, a chartered market technician, one of the very few people in the world that hold this particular qualification and title. Now, we also have Masal Tarafi. Masal Tarafi is the vice president of sales, and this gentleman has done a lot, raised up millionaires, inspired many more people, and continues to inspire. I love one particular remark about this gentleman. He said something about Validus. He said, this is a project that we want to grow old with. This is a project that we've decided to leave to the world as a legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very exciting. All right, so now let's move on. So Validus is a trading academy. All right, Validus is the first trading academy. I'd like to summarize this so that as we begin to explain further in the presentation, you're going to understand what I'm talking about right now, this particular sentence I'm about to make. Validus is the first trading academy that offers loyalty rewards to its members. All right, now what does this mean? This is the first trading academy where you buy a package for education. You are educated, yet at the end of the contract period, which is for 15 months, depending on the level of education you want to come on board with, you are going to get an extra 3.5x the value of the package you bought. That's 350%. But before I go into that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys the breakdown of this particular educational package and what you stand to benefit. So someone might say, I do not have all level 8. I can see TP 10,000. Does that mean $10,000? Yes, it means $10,000. But the good news is that you do not have to start from $10,000. You can start just like the way you build your house, you build the foundation, you can go on and on. And considering the fact that you're going to be getting loyalty rewards, that your income, your money that you purchase the package with is going to be increasing, you can as well keep advancing from one level to another, gaining mastery, complete mastery at every point that you are in. So with as little as $50, the TP represents a package, $50, okay? So from $50 to $10,000, you're going to have different access to different level of education. Okay, so I'd like to quickly share, sorry, just a minute. I'd like to quickly share that particular breakdown for you guys so you can see the quality and the value that you'll be getting for each particular. All right, so now we have the eight levels of education in Validus. So now it's broken down into 8 distinct levels, each providing unparalleled value. Let's leave that here. I'm sure you can read that on the screen. Okay, now the purpose of this particular course is to make you become a well-rounded and consistently profitable trader. Do you understand? Now, out of everybody that comes into the Forex market, that wants to learn Forex, 95% of people that come into Forex, the truth is that 95% fail. It's actually 5% that make it, that are consistently profitable in the market. And you can decide to be one of those 5%. All right? You can decide to be among the 5% rather. Now, TP50, that's when you come on board with a $50 package. You're going to get Forex basics. You're going to be taught Forex introduction, the candlesticks. You're going to learn about trends. All right. Now they're taking you step by step, and for 14 months. After 14 months, you can decide you are going to get 350% the value of the package that you bought. That you're going to be getting $175 credited to you in the form of loyalty rewards. I'm going to explain more about that, but let's look at the different stuff you're going to be getting. So TP100 gives you Forex basics as well. You have the Forex trading platform where you've introduced to the brokers, indicators, trend lines. You are going to be taught support and resistance. The TP250 introduces you to the Forex intermediate class. You're going to be taught about volume. You're going to talk about different sessions, Fibonacci introduction, multi-time frame analysis, market structure. You're going to learn all that. You are building a powerful foundation right now for yourself. All right, TP500, you're going to be taught the Forex institutional method basic. You're going to be taught institutional introduction, liquidity, manipulation, and imbalances. All right, now this particular course is called the smart money concept. This is the way the big pockets, the banks, the hedge funds, the large corporations, this is the method that they trade. This is why a lot of people get frustrated, retail traders. But right now, Validus has access to that particular methodology that can help you become profitable, and they are going to be teaching you. All right. So now for the TP1000, you have is called that the advanced. You are moving now to the advanced. You have the institutional method. You have the Wyckoff introduction, institutional footprint, the algorithm, time of day, daily and weekly open. You're going to be taught banking levels, equilibrium, and conference. And the TP1000 gives you access to weekly calls. The TP3000, you're going to be taught Forex institutional strategies. You're going to be taught signature trade strategy. That's the signature trade for Validus. Most of the traders use, how they are constantly profitable. Guys, they are teaching you. So Validus not just giving you fish, they're teaching you to fish. All right, you're going to be taught Asia breakout, Wyckoff schematic, monthly and weekly high-low reversal, institutional reversal. You're going to have access to session open calls like London session. You're going to be able to connect live with the educator, the top educator in Validus, and you will be able to mark up trades and see how the market works real time, and of course sometimes take live trades as well in the session and make some money. So you have the TP5000, very important. You're going to be taught psychology. This is one area a lot of people neglect. They learn the skill set, but they do not have the right psychology. All right, many of us are falling victim of that. Mindset, trade management, risk management, the power of compounding. You're going to be taught trade journaling and all that. Then TP10000 is the complete course, the Forex mastery, where you get the trade ideas, you get online mentorship. You're going to get also information and assistance on funding. Now, not a lot of people don't know that traders, Forex traders can actually get access to up to $400,000 live funded account by corporations called prop firms. Now you'll be taught all that. Now, just a little subscription, you're going to get access to those, to trade those funds, as long as you can remain disciplined. You do not over leverage, you do not exceed some certain things. All right. So you're also going to be taught breakout blocks, footprint analysis, and all that. So guys, this is what you are going to get now. This is just the first part of it. Now, remember, I always tell people, education makes you unfit to be a slave, because what you know, what you learn can never be taken away from you. Now, this is a life skill set. This is a skill set that can pay you for the rest of your life. All right, so I've explained the educational package and the value you're going to be getting. Let's move on to the Validus pool. Now, the Validus pool rewards you. The Validus pool rewards you 2 to 3% weekly loyalty rewards, and these rewards are valid for 60 weeks. So therefore, your educational package that you bought, imagine the value you're going to get, just as I previously showed, and then you are still going to get 2 to 3% loyalty rewards from Validus. This is amazing, guys. That's why I'm always excited talking about this opportunity. I want the whole world to see this. All right, so now the compounding, it works this way. If you allow your funds, your loyalty rewards that's being credited to you every week, 2 to 3%, you allow it compound. That means you do not withdraw. You are going to get up to 350% at the end of 60 weeks. Okay, at the end of 60 weeks, you get 350%. Now, the compounding is not with bondage. The compounding is with freedom. That means at any point in time during the contract duration, you decide, oh, I have urgent need for money. I want to take some money. You are allowed. You can take some money and, and make use of it. Okay, so it's not locked that, oh no, you cannot withdraw. No, you can make withdrawal anytime you want. But just know this: if you're making withdrawals, you're not going to get 350%. You might get about 150% thereabout. But if you allow it compound, you're going to get 350% at the end of 60 weeks, which is roughly 14 months. Okay. Now, this is an example of a $10,000 educational package. The first week, of course, you get about $250. By the 29th week, you're going to see that you've gotten $10,000. That's the value of the educational pack that you bought. You have it back. By the 45th week, you have 20,000. And by the 60th week, because of the law of compounding, you have $35,000. Now, let's talk about, that brings me to the end of the first section of this particular presentation. Now, for those people, for individuals who want to make more than 3%, I'm going to be introducing you to the Validus compensation plan, a complete optional, but I will say something that is necessary for people to get involved in. Now, the compensation plan for Validus is the business aspect of Validus. This involves people who want to share this opportunity with others. Do you understand? They can earn more because Validus pays you for spreading the word about them. Validus is involved, uses the word of mouth marketing model for their business. All right. So now there are 5 different ways you can earn from this particular business model. You have the direct bonus, network bonus, the matrix residual, team renewal bonus, and the passive 30. I'll explain that. The first one is a direct bonus. For every package that is bought through you, everyone you refer that purchases an educational package, Validus gives you 10% direct bonus. This particular bonus is paid to you instant. Now we have one of the most powerful ways to make money, which is the binary structure, the network, also called the network bonus. Now, this involves you building a team on your right and a team on your left. And whatever the volume of your team, your team produces, the weaker leg, you're going to be paid 10%. So if your team on the right produces 200,000 in a week and your left team produces 100,000, $100,000 is the weaker leg. So you're going to get paid $10,000 for that week. Now, the maximum you can earn for this company, you don't just keep earning. Now, there has to be sustainability. All right. So they put the compensation plan in a way that the company is here to stay for long term. Okay. So the maximum you can earn in a week as a business owner, independent business owner, aka network marketer with Validus, is $35,000. Now, this particular commission is paid to you every Thursday, 6 p.m. GMT +1. All right, now let's go to the next way to earn, which is team renewal bonus. Now, as your team renew their package, of course, a lot of people want to renew. I mean, who doesn't like good things? I mean, you're earning 3.5x of your money in loyalty rewards in 14 months, and you are getting value in terms of education. You are learning how to trade. You are learning how to multiply your money by yourself from the comfort of your home. I mean, this is a community you don't want to get rid of. You always want to be a part of it. So therefore, the team renewal bonus works this way. Now, for everybody that earns the maximum you can earn on your package, especially if you're a networker, you're involved in inviting people, referring people, the bonuses you can earn is a maximum of 5x your package. So if you're on the educational package for $100, your maximum earning in Validus will not exceed $500. Once it does, you have to renew. And guys, once people in your team, your organization, they are renewing, as they keep renewing that package, you're going to keep getting the renewal bonus 10%. Validus will not say, no, we have paid you before because the person bought the first pack. No, any pack the person buys. And by the way, you can also have multiple packages running on the same account. So you can buy a $100 pack. You can decide to add $200. You can, sorry, $250. You can decide to add $500, $10,000. So you can have as many as possible. Sorry, I'm just going to check the chat just in case they can't hear me or something. Just a minute, please. All right. We're good to go. So now you keep earning that 10% on your weaker leg every single week. Amazing. So now let's move to the next way you can earn in Validus, the matrix residual. The matrix residual, first of all, to qualify for the matrix, before I explain the benefits, you have to have a $5,000 pack, and then you must directly sponsor a total volume of $15,000. Now, by directly, they mean those volumes have to be sponsored direct from your account. That's your the links, your link, your left, your right, any one of them. The accounts below directly need to have a total of $15,000 volume. So it can be on one side, it can be on both sides, mixture of both sides. So whichever one, once you have that particular volume, you qualify to be in the matrix. And the matrix works this way: the company global matrix, everybody who qualifies, they are placed on the next available empty slot. And once people start falling under your matrix, you are going to earn $1 on everybody that's under your matrix. Very simple. If you have 10 people under your matrix, you're going to earn $10 every single day. All right. Now, let's move on to the passive 30. The passive 30, I call it the savings with rewards, with interest, 30% interest. Now, every commission you receive from Validus, your matrix, your direct referral, your network bonus, 70% is paid to what is called your active wallet, and 30% is paid to your passive wallet. Now, the funds in your passive wallet, you're going to get an extra 30% on them in 13 months. So 10% will be given to you, paid out to you every single month. First of every month, you're going to get 10%. At the end of the day, in 13 months, you're going to get a total of 30% extra. So with this example on the screen, if you receive a $10,000 commission, $7,000 is paid out to your active wallet, $3,000 is paid out to your passive wallet. Okay, and then in 13 months, you're going to get $3,900, so extra 30%. Okay, now payment and withdrawals in Validus is done through cryptocurrency. You can deposit through Tron, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. Now, Validus has a withdrawal fee of 5%, and then the withdrawal processing time takes up to 48 hours. So I'd like to explain the ranks and rewards in Validus. Now, as your organization brings in volume, Validus has something extra that they reward you with. You are going to be recognized, in the reward program. Once you have $5,000 on both sides, your team, your organization has done $5,000 on both sides, you are going to be ranked a jade. Now, this volume do not wipe off. They are there to stay forever. So it's cumulative. All right. So Sapphire, you $20,000 volume on both sides, you get an Apple Watch, or you get $200 if you want the cash. Now, Ruby requires you to have $80,000 on both sides. $80,000 on both sides, and you get an iPhone 13, the latest iPhone. Okay. Now, the next rank is the Emerald. Emerald requires you to have $250,000 volume. Once you have $250,000 volume on both sides, you help 2 people in your team, the one on the right and one on the left, achieve the rank of Ruby as well. You're going to be ranked as an Emerald executive in Validus. You're going to be given a MacBook Pro, or you're going to be given $1,500. Cool, right? So the next rank is the Diamond. Now, Diamond requires you to help 2 people become Emeralds and have $750,000 volume done on both sides. Once you achieve that, you are going to be given a VIP retreat. You're going to be given a VIP retreat, all expense paid, by Validus. All right. So the next one is Blue Diamond. Blue Diamond rank requires you to have $2 million volume done on both sides. Then help 3 people become diamonds. You're going to be given a Blue Diamond ring. The black diamond rank requires you to have $4 million volume done on both sides, and 3 people under you become blue diamond, 2 on the right, 1 on the other side. You're going to be given a Rolex Datejust. All right, now the last rank is the crown diamond. The crown diamond requires you to help 3 people become black diamonds and do a total volume of 8 million on both sides. You are going to be given a Lamborghini Huracan. All right. So this is the Validus roadmap. Of course, you can see the company has a plan up to 2024, and then as they progress, they're going to have for 2025, 2026, and on and on. So success is not an activity for the progress. I also like to remind us that our destiny is our destiny. What controls our destiny, what determines our destiny is the choices that we make. Our destiny will not happen to us by chance. All right. So at this time, I'd like to say a very, very big thank you to you for joining the